Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nika, and with this week's edition of Shit Talking Saturday. I couldn't do Fuck Shit Friday because I had some other prior obligations and I just couldn't get it done yesterday. But here I am, as promised, so that we could talk about the shit that's going on, honey. And also, after this video uploads, I will be doing my full review of Married to Medicine's last night episode. So, for those of y'all that come over here for that, just know that it's coming. But for a little minute, we're going to have us a little chit-chat time on what's been going on in the world of entertainment news. Now, I have a list of things I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to jump off subject right quick. I'm going to jump it out of order just for a little moment because I want to address something that someone sent me or tagged me in on IG, and it's concerning Tyrese, child. Tyrese, okay? Now, we all been seeing for the last over a year. Tyrese get on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, anywhere that a motherfucker allow him to be on, and he talks out the side of his neck. He's come for the black women before, telling us about our aesthetics and what we need or do. We've heard him attack The Rock before. We've heard him, go off on this rant as of recently about his daughter and the custody issues that he was, with the child abuse allegations and things like that he had been under and all of that. So we didn't heard from Tyrese's ignorant ass, okay? Yeah, I ain't got number love for my black brothers. I don't. And I am one of the most compassionate individuals that a person could probably ever meet in their life. I can forgive a lot and I can understand a lot because I've been through a lot. I know things that people do sometimes when they feel like they back up against the wall. I know sometimes people do shit for their own personal gains, I get it, you know what I'm saying? We are imperfectly perfect in the eyes of the Creator. So that's the way I see it. Now, do I embrace and deal with everybody? Hell to the no. But I have compassion, you understand what I'm saying? But I don't have no compassion for, you can go ahead and get them out of there. I just turned it on. Excuse me. Y'all know I got fam. Shit, that's my mini-me egg over there. But anyway, I think they done too. Okay. Just close me up so I can go in. Okay. So, I have compassion for people, you understand? And I like Tyrese. At least I did. I liked him from the time I saw that milk dud head nigga sitting in the back of that damn bus singing about them Cokes is a cola. Okay? I like Tyrese. Don't get me wrong. But as adults, we have to take responsibility for what we do. So let's backtrack for a moment, if you will, and let's talk about this motherfucker, okay? We're going to go past the fact that he felt like he going to tell us black women what we need all to do to be more presentable or, attractive for, I guess, motherfuckers like him, okay? We also heard him attack The Rock numerous times over what he felt like was The Rock doing him wrong, when in actuality the object of life is to secure a fucking bag, and this man getting a spinoff from a movie, his character in a movie that you happen to co-star in too, is him securing yet another bag for his house. So who the fuck can get mad? Let's talk about also the fact that he broke up TGT. Okay, see, a lot of times we don't just sit back and think about everything before we render our opinions and our support to people. Now, TGT consisted of Tank, Genuine, and Tyrese, right? Tyrese destroyed that good little R&B group, and we need that around here these days, cause the genre of R&B is pretty much obsolete. It's on its last leg. It's on life support, bitch. We need some help to get that R&B back into the forefront of genres to listen to. Hell, when you done let alternative Christian rock get ahead of you, your genre is dying. So we needed that. We needed that. And them three singing brothers, it was a great thing. It was a beautiful experience, bitch. I was over here jamming to some shit. Every couple of times, it aided and helped me have an even better night than what I had had planned on having in the beginning. But here we are, and we got Tyrese up here having fits and not want to perform because he feel like No, I'm not gonna work. We're not gonna go out here and secure this bag and split it equally. I feel like I need to get more. Why? Because you've been on a couple movies. Musically, Genuine was the motherfucker that should have been getting paid more if we was gonna pay according to what you have contributed to the world of music. Genuine would have gotten the most money because everybody rode that pony a couple years back ago when he was hot. We loved us some differences. We even recently, in the last few years, he came out with that song. Um, what's the name of that song? One Chance. Yeah, I think that's what it was called. It's playing in my head, but I ain't no singer. But anyway, not like that. Anyway, we know Genuine. Genuine has an extensive musical background. He's done some things. He done won shit. He done had you sold out concert. We know him, okay? Tank is another very good celebrity singer. He can sing, he can act too, bitch. We seen him, okay? We seen him acting, and then just let's be honest, all of them good on the eyes. So, physical attractiveness does help you get a cute little coin. My point is now, 2 months ago, you come to social media and you ranting and raving because your ex-wife, who has been saying for years that you it's a big old pretty mall, but ain't nobody shopping in your head. She been told us that. She already told us that you was bipolar unmedicated. She already told us that you sometimes tend to go over in the dark side and she can't bring your ass out of there. Okay, she told us all of this. So I never felt like Tyrese actually did anything to his daughter. What I felt like was going on was because of how he's treated his wife, his ex-wife, in the past. Maybe she was a bit too sensitive. And when that little girl came in there talking about he had whooped her ass to the point she couldn't sit down, instead of her just calming herself and looking at this from a rational standpoint, I kind of feel like she just jumped the gun and she put these allegations on you. Okay, tough titty nigga. How you treat people is how they gonna perceive you. So when you got past all of that, we had your breakdown on social media several times. You told us actress Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith were going to wire you $5,000 to help you with your situation because you said you was broke on your live stream when you was crying, talking about everybody turn against you. Your legal fees is jumping up so high on your ass, and that you already pay 13,000 a month for child support. So you cried out, and somebody, to our knowledge at that time, had helped you. Okay, now I've heard since then the case was dropped. You have now missed 2 visits with your daughter because you somewhere doing something totally else. Will Smith has come out and said he ain't tell you a damn thing. They your friends, but they concerned about your mental stability, but they ain't never offered to send you no damn money. And then today you say that for 2 months you've been on these psych meds, and it's the reason why you've been acting erratic. And I'm sorry, America, but I call bullshit. I call bullshit because ain't no motherfucking way no medication. Now, psych meds can't fuck you up. Trust me, I know a little bit about that. But you've been going crazy longer than damn 2 months. Now, I honestly think that he may have actually gotten with some people, some teams, whoever his fucking team is, and his PR people, and they released that statement to try to clean up some of the shit he just caused, he done did over the last couple of months. It's a PR move, if you ask me. Okay, I'm not saying he don't have a mental issue. I'm saying that whatever imbalancement that was going on has been going on longer than what he's saying, and it goes deeper than what he's saying. I feel like as adults, even when we confronted with things that we don't necessarily want to admit to, a part of our job as adults is to be able to accept accountability, take accountability for what the fuck you do. Tyrese been going off longer than 2 months. And if he just stopped taking his medicine, it takes a lot longer than 2 weeks for this shit to be completely out your system if you've been taking it on a consistent basis for 2 months. So my question is, who the fuck do he think he fooling today? I'm okay with you getting on there saying, you know what, y'all, I flipped for a minute. I flipped and I apologize. Boom. Or don't say nothing. Just get off social media. Let some time go by because our memory spans and our attention spans ain't nothing but that damn long. Maybe next year, get your ass back out there on this social media after you drop another album and people is you trying to promote it. That's what I feel like he ought to have done. Coming and telling me you've been taking this medication for 2 months and that's the reason why you had this mental breakdown, but you have stopped taking the medication and it's completely out your system. How that fast? You just had a fit a couple days ago. And if you knew that this was your issue and you were cleansing your body of that medication, at some point when you've been having these breakdowns, don't y'all think he would have said, you know what, y'all disregard, I'm going through something. He would have been told us about this. This ain't nothing but a PR stunt to try to clean up his image because he has done so much. I'm sure people don't want to work with him anymore. And at the end of the day, when this is all said and done, he's still going to be an actor and a singer out here in these streets, and he going to need to get a job so he can continue to secure the bag. Also, I'm never believing that he's broke. Like I told y'all in my last video, white rich people broke is different than middle class and working class people type of broke. I don't feel that Tyrese is broke. Do I think that he has wasted a lot of his earnings? Yeah. Because who the fuck need a dry cleaner, a Benny Hunter, some fucking transformers, and you know, and a Starbucks in their backyard? Who the fuck need all of that? You got a personal chef that cooks for you and your wife 7 days a week, morning, noon, and night. See, some of them expenses you took on, you didn't necessarily need to take on. So I do think you have squandered some of your wealth, but I don't think that you're broke. And then I heard that one Jada is the one that actually said that she would give him the monies, and that's she said she would give him that damn money, and Will found out about it and he wasn't here for it. Now I even went so far as to hear in a group on Facebook that long time ago, Jada and Tyrese had a little thing. See, Tyrese got a proclivity to Tupac. Jada is that human connect to that, so they supposedly had a little affair back in the day. So if that's the truth, then we already know what the tea is. Not let us not forget that y'all forget that back in the Transformer days, Tyrese did the same thing he doing to the Rock against this damn dude named Michael Some another. I think his name is Michael Barr, Michael Some, but Michael Bay, I think. He wound up putting a restraining order on him. People are encouraging The Rock right now to get a damn restraining order against him. But see, The Rock don't want to because The Rock wants you to come close to him. Come over here to my house with this bullshit or cost me on these streets if you want to. And I'm going to show you, bitch, you going to smell what The Rock is cooking. Trust and believe. So my whole feeling about that situation, guys, is that I'm not falling for that bullshit. I'm simply not going to fall for Tyrese's form of the bullshit. I'm sorry. If he is having some type of psychological problem, which I do believe he is, cool. Go handle that. Stay your ass off social media because I don't feel sympathy for you. You need the black woman support right now. And unfortunately, because of shit you did months and months, almost a year ago, we ain't here for you, bro. So in ending about Tyrese, I simply say fuck him. He's a fuck boy. He's having a fucking fit because life ain't what he thought it was. He went to Hollywood, made a couple movies, thought he was bigger than what he was. People is reminding him now that you is still, you still not solidified around these streets, and he can't handle it. Plus, I think he's used to controlling the narrative with his ex-wife, in reference to that daughter. And this one got out of his hand. He couldn't control her. He couldn't shut her up. So it drove him. Narcissistic people can't stand when shit out of their control. They can't function well with that shit. So I don't know what to tell a motherfucker. All I can say is sit your stupid ass down and get you some motherfucking help before you wind up destroying whatever little bit of career that you got left. Because me personally, I'm done. And I'm tired of even talking about him. We give him way too much attention. And that's part of what the fuck he wants. So, unless he kill himself, bitch, I'm done talking about his dumb ass, okay? If he don't kill himself, I am done. I don't want to talk about Tyrese on another one of my weekend editions of Fuck Shit Friday or Shit Talking Saturday. I don't want to talk about this bitch no more. I don't care what he do. Fuck him. And where's your mama and where's your wife? Where is these motherfuckers that say they love you? So who the fuck loves you? Because whoever it is, they should not have allowed you to do what you've done. Now I done gave this whole 15 goddamn minutes of my fuck shit right. I mean my shit talking sad. That's enough. Fuck him. Okay, moving on. Delani Mirage, Nicki Minaj's brother, was found guilty in that rape case. It lasted 3 weeks. The jury came back. They said he guilty. So he'll be returning to court on December the 14th for formal sentencing. He is facing up from 25 years to life for prison in prison for this shit. I say so. You it's a special place in hell for me and for anybody that fucks with a child's innocence. And I feel like he did that. This ain't got shit to do with Nicki Minaj. All she do is love her brother, the person she know. The person that was on trial may not be the motherfucker that she know. Okay? So I'm not gonna jump on Nicki Minaj ass about supporting or financing or none of that, because don't none of us know. I know we didn't heard the mama done put the house up, but let's just be real. These people was not independently wealthy before Nicki Minaj became a huge success and became a multi-millionaire. So everything that they got comes from her. So if the mama put the house up, that's because Nicki bought the damn houses. Y'all come on with the bullshit now. But she ain't got shit to do with that. That's between Jelani, the criminal system, and the good Lord now. And all I can say is, motherfucker, concentrate on not dropping that soap, bitch. Concentrate on not dropping that goddamn soap. And you deserve to be in jail. But you ain't gonna have to worry about dropping the soap anyway. Because if they send your ass to General Pop, they gonna bust that ass wide open. Just like you did that little girl. Fuck you, bitch. Now, Wendy Williams, according to Radar Online, is seriously starting to look like she about to have a mental breakdown of some sort, because this week again they released some pictures of this man with the massage therapist girlfriend that he's had for the last 10 years, named Sharita Hudson. Okay, all I can say about this is, look, y'all, let's just be 100. Wendy know this relationship is going on. Now I think she probably under a lot of stress, because although we like spilling tea, it ain't the same when that shit is on the other hand and it's your life that's on that the spotlight is on. So I think that she's, being that she is of age, being that she is going probably through menopause, because bitch, we can't take a whole lot when we going through that. I know I'm going through it now. Okay. I think the mental stress of everything is why she look like she do, and I think that has a lot to do with her falling out on her Halloween show, because the stress is too high. She trying so hard to keep faith and not, let the world in and see how bad things really is. She about to put herself in an early grave. All I can say is I hope she find a fucking strength and she can leave this man and get and take all her coins with it. Cause let's just be honest, he's the one that is spending her money with his hoe, and that ain't fair. So fuck her, okay? That's how I feel about that. Now, Keisha K, or image consultant Gennaro, is beefing with Carlos King. Y'all remember Carlos King, one of the producers of Real Housewives of Atlanta, okay? Apparently, Gennaro worked with Keisha K for the past 7 years and has had a clean reputation, but that could be in jeopardy due to Carlos King not editing out certain scenes Gennaro wanted cut out on the main event, which is now airing on HBO, okay? Apparently, Gennaro reason is the reason why we even got a main event. He the one that solidified the deal with Gucci and Keisha, but now Carlos King is claiming that he's the reason for the show, and I guess it's some scenes on this damn show that's gonna make him really, really look bad. Okay. Now, next door, I don't know what to say about that, child. It's a dirty, dirty world we live in, and it's a dog eat dog, all dog eat dog world. I hope they resolve that shit. I hope whatever this boy didn't want seen is cut out, so I don't nobody need their reputation to be tarnished and to fuck up their bag. They ain't trying to do this shit, okay? So I hope they have a decent resolve with that. Now, y'all, this story hit me out of the blue, honey. A Los Angeles rapper named Brandon Christopher Ramsey, a.k.a. Ramsey the Great, forced 4 women from Orange County to prostitute themselves for him. According to reports, he made thousands of dollars a week off these ladies and was flashing it all over social media. One girl said that he demanded she bring him $1,000 a day, and when she told him she didn't want to do it no damn more, he threatened her with a gun. They said his social media presence is what persuades these young girls to wind up following him. and eventually he prostitutes them out. He was busted back in February of this year after police hit up one of the women after seeing a sex ad featuring an 18-year-old girl and a 25-year-old woman. He pled guilty to 4 counts of pimping and pandering and 1 count of human trafficking, and he got another charge that I didn't write down. But bye, bitch, because see, young women, young women, young women. We have to learn to. I don't know what you're learning in the house. See, I grew my kids up, especially my girl cheering, understanding that they are beautiful and their self worth. And that's what we are supposed to do with our children as they're growing up. We supposed to instill in them that they better than this and that they have some self worth. It ain't always easy. It's not the best way to come up on the backs of somebody else. You think you coming up on them and you wind up being played. See, it's a cost to be the boss. It's a cost for anything you want in life. These young girls, they want to be with these rappers and these singers, and they want to have all this money, and they want to have these nice clothes. But it's a price you pay for all of that. And baby, one thing I can tell you, you gonna pay on the front end or you gonna pay on the back end. But bitch, you gonna pay, okay? Be careful of these guys out here that y'all following on social media and wanting to be in their lives and play with them and throw babies out there and all that. Be careful of that stuff because sometimes she don't turn out to the best of your ability. The best thing. They don't turn out to be the best thing for your life. And that's what these girls have found out. Now they follow him on social media because he's this upcoming rapper and probably popular in whatever area of Los Angeles that he in. So now he feel like he can get groupies, and he is getting them. And because they want to be seen with him and associate with him, they gonna let him have them do whatever and whenever. I can't. It wouldn't be me, bitch. No. Mm-mm. There was this guy, former social security guard named Michael Anello, who used to work for Mariah Carey, that was accusing her of sexual harassment. Now, I didn't hear no sexual harassment. All she did was when they went to San Cobb, what it was, child. I think it was Cabo St. Lucas, I think, early this year. They got there and she called him to her room to remove some damn luggage for her. Now, she didn't touch him, he didn't touch her. But she just had on a gown, and he felt some kind of way about it. He felt uncomfortable. He wanted to leave, so he say, but he didn't. Now, if you ask me, all this came down to this right here. This is what all this here bullshit was about. He had his lawyers come up with a lawsuit because, according to him, he was stiffed about $221,327.51. He was promised another 2 years, which would have brought his sum up to $511 even. And that's what he's suing about. He's suing because he got let go of, and his contract essentially said that he had another 2 years to work for her. Okay, they added the sexual harassment in to try to really garner her attention, and it must have worked because this lawsuit now has been taken off the table as they are in talks, trying to come up with a settlement solution. Bullshit. Be careful, y'all, who you have around you. Jill Scott is divorcing her husband, Mike Dobson, after 15 years. Basically, what that man said is Jill Scott ain't who she look like she is to us. We see sweet, demure, strong black woman stand by her strong black man, Jill Scott, but apparently, according to him, that ain't who the fuck she is. She actually is a bitch that like niggas to cater to her needs. It's what Jill want and nothing more. And if you can't have it that way, if she can't have it her way, then she gonna do whatever. She done filed for a divorce from him on the grounds of irreconcilable, what they said, irreconcilable differences and inappropriate marital conduct, that such further cohabitation would be unsafe or improper. Basically, that means that things such as verbal and possibly physical abuse has already gone on. Infidelity or sexual impropriety or cruel treatment has gone on. So they're going to divorce because of that. He's saying that she an evil woman and it's got to be her way or no way. He ain't that type, so he ain't thinking about her ass, okay? I don't know if that's true or not. All I can say is good luck to you, Jill. girl, I hope you able to find you a man that can work with you. I ain't gonna say I don't believe it. I can see a little bit something in her, but she's still my girl. So, I hope that they have a peaceful resolve to this mess, even though she can put a restraining order on his ass child. But I hope they get past this. I don't want this to be a Marion can do situation. Now, Woody McClain, who played Bobby Brown in the New Edition story, will reprise that role in 2018 in the Bobby Brown story. Congratulations, Bobby. I hope they do yours as good as they did the New Edition story. Rapper Meek Mills was sentenced to 2 to 4 years in prison for numerous parole or probation violations. I'm going to tell y'all, like I told y'all before, you do the crime, you got to do the time. You knew these people had you on probation all these years. You should have been doing what it is that was within the guidelines of you being able to stay out here on these streets and secure your bag. You obviously didn't do that, and you damn sure don't surround yourself around people who help you. Do I think 2 to 4 years is excessive? Yes, I do. I don't believe that shit about the judge mad at him because he wouldn't sign with her friend's record label, do a remix to a Boyz II Men song, and credit her in there or shout her out in there. I don't believe that shit. What I do believe is Meek Mill, he thought he was bigger than what he was, and when you do things like that, you gotta expect something to happen. You make money, but apparently you don't make that kind of money, honey, because they locking your ass up. Now, I can't run around and say free Meek Mills because Meek brought this on himself. And again, just like in the case of Tyrese, grown people have to take accountability for what they do. Do I think that he should be there for 2 to 4 years? Hell no. But he deserved a slap on the wrist. And that's how I feel about that, child. That's how I feel about that. Terry Crews has decided he's taking action against, and not just tweeting. Remember, he tweeted a couple of weeks ago that some Hollywood exec groped him at a party. Well, now he's going to talk to the police about this, and he's filing a report. He did this right as the statute of limitations were still good. So it's a developing story. As I hear more, I'll tell y'all more about it. Comedian Chris Rock came under fire for saying in a comedy show at the Comedy Cellar Thursday that he don't hire women because women cry rape, and if he did, he'd have to have so many other people around as witnesses at all time in case he's ever accused. According to Chris Rock, they cry rape because they want money. Many of the attendees, especially women, didn't like the joke and began calling him a sexist pig. Many began to boo. Two people were escorted out of the venue, and his set reportedly ended in silence from the crowd. Watch it what you say. Every time you open mouth, you go insert foot if you don't think before you speak. The Bible tell you you're supposed to be quick to think, slow to speak. If you can't do that, stuff like this happen. Didn't you learn from Nicki Minaj a couple of weeks ago? Anyway, that's all I want to talk about on this week episode of Shit Talking Saturday. I thank you all for watching. Also, down in my description box, I discovered another no-nonsense, grown-ass woman that talks with good sense down here on the YouTube. She has two channels. One is Miss Libby, and the other one is Olivia R. I found her a couple of weeks ago. She was talking about the Kanika Jenkins case, and she very did. She watching this case. Everything that happens, she knows what's going on, and she comes in and she talks about it. And like I said, y'all, I can respect grown women. I don't like all that arguing in them comments and talking crazy and shit. And see, over there, she ain't allowing none of that. She do a lot of live shows on her Miss Libby channel because her Olivia R channel has been restricted due to somebody couldn't take what the fuck she was saying. So they, how they do around here on the YouTube street, they try to restrict you sometime. But she holding on to God's unchanging hand, and she do some good commentary over there. I really enjoy her. She does inspirational talk. Like I said, she talks about current events, and it's grown people talk. If you can appreciate me, then you would love her. And on the days where I'm probably not around, she probably is uploading some, and y'all will be able to go over there and enjoy that. So I ask all of my subscribers to please go over to, and so you ain't gotta subscribe right away. Go over there and give her a chance. Listen to what she's saying. If you subscribe, let her know Lady Nika sent you over there, honey, because I believe in paying it forward. Someone once upon a time shouted me out, and it helped me be able to get a platform down here on YouTube. And even though I've had my ups and my downs down here, I have been able to maintain that. And it's not easy, y'all. This ain't easy at all, but it's doable. And if you really enjoy YouTube, you're going to keep trying. That's why I'm still here today. Because I could have tucked my tail between my motherfucking legs and ran, but bitch, who, when, where, why? Not me. I don't do that. I ain't built to break. You may crack a bitch, but I ain't never broken. And that brings us to the end of another Shit Talking Saturday. Y'all remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate this video. Ratings, be it good or bad, gets me recognized down on these YouTube streets, but I'd rather be recognized for the good. Comment down in the comment section, also known as the panic section. You talk to me, I talk to you. We have a good time. Subscribe to the channel for the free 99. Hit your notification bell button so every time that I'm down here talking, you're going to know what we talking about. And share the video wherever it is that you share videos. I will return today with a full review of Married to Medicine. Peace.